Yeah. Let's do it. Good morning.
Good morning, human beings.
Thanks for joining us. So we started kicking Coron ass on a Tuesday, which means that today is officially the 6-week mark of kicking Coron ass.
I thought we were on our 5th week mark.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Time just freaking flies.
Holy cannolis.
I know.
I'm sharing this on all of my socials because
Awesome.
I'm going to.
Awesome. Well, while you share, I'm going to let the folks know what they need. So, first of all, thank you for joining us. And if you are here and you are watching this, then the things that you are going to need are an optional bench. An optional bench, something to use as a sword, and a wall that is unencumbered by things. That's also optional. There's another option if you don't have a free wall in your house or wherever you're watching us from. Is there anything else people need, Jax?
A smile.
Yeah, you need a smile.
I'm trying to do a goof, but I'm also typing at the same time. It's hard.
That's all right. It's fine. We get the gist. So if you do not like working out in silence, of course, as always, you can listen along to our Spotify playlist for this workout. And if you feel so inclined, if you love spending time with us, you can shoot us a PayPal donation. And both those links are up. Anything else you want to let people know before we get started?
I don't think so. We went over techniques for things that we're going to do today yesterday. So if at any point, you can follow along, it shouldn't be too hard to follow along. But if at any point you get rule lost and you're like, oh God, I can't do any of this, I'm lost, just pause the video or whatever, go watch yesterday's video and we'll teach you how to do the thing and then come back and do this video.
Yes.
But honestly, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. We believe in you.
What happens if I share this to my story?
I think that's a good thing.
I already did, so I hope nothing bad happens. I'm going to share this to my regular Facebook. Usually we have this hooked up so we don't have to do this sharing thing anymore, but the internet did the internet, so now we have to do it. So tomorrow I won't waste your time with this.
The internet did the internet.
The internet did the internet. Also, this is how some of you find us, so.
Yes.
Yay! Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right, cool. We are going to start by, once Jax is up.
Sorry, God.
It's all right. I'm not judging. I'm just glad I saw a casual butt. And we're going to jog in place.
Casual butt.
All right. Jogging in place. Getting the heart rate up. I'm shaking out my upper body, just getting everything all loose, doing any kind of ballistic stretching I feel like doing. And I'm bringing my legs back to kick my butt. Oh, these are unfortunate leggings to wear against a white wall. Sorry, guys. And pick up the pace a little bit. Good.
Like a super spy.
What'd you say?
I look like a super spy. I'm dressed all in black.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
all right. And alternate. Knees are up. Yeah, you look like one of the Marvel superheroes who's trying to stay incognito. Yep. I know you're posting so you don't have to run anymore. And bring it back down. Still jogging, but lightly.
Jogging.
I didn't hear what you just said, so I'm just gonna keep going. We're gonna do our favorite thing in the world, our favorite coordination exercise, which is wrist, elbow, shoulder, arm, shoulder, elbow, wrist. With me. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop and listen to your shoulder. As always, you can bring that hand around. And as always, you can push the other hand down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, roll the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to roll for 4, 3, get slower, 2, and 1. Roll the other way for 4, 3, go slower, 2. If you're feeling strain on the way up, for more of a stretch, bring your arm that's holding further out. For less of a stretch, keep it further in. Inhale.
Resetting my timer, I'm not texting.
That's okay. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're kicking that same arm back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's our pace of breathing. And one more. Switch other arm. I don't know about you, but oh yeah?
Mine go back bad and then they're fine and they're back, so that's weird.
Oh, interesting. Do you think that it's because you're in a rural setting where you're usually in the city?
I don't know, because I grew up in a rural setting.
Right.
Honestly, I stress. I think that my immune system is just kind of weird because I'm stressed every day.
Yeah. That makes a ton of sense.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do something different today. I'm taking this other arm, I'm pushing it to the other side instead of resting it on my leg like I usually do for more of a stretch. Once you're ready. Inhale. Exhale, and we're coming to a halfway back to the same side. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure your neck is neutral here. Inhale. Exhale, collapse onto that leg. Inhale, half back. Exhale, collapse onto that leg. Inhale, half back. Collapse onto that leg. And inhale, roll up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to switch sides.
This is my favorite stretch.
Yeah, I love this. I are kicking our hip out. That's not for this part of the exercise, but that will be what we do after this one. Inhale and exhale. I'm keeping my legs as straight as possible. And just like in combat, just like in stage combat, we talked yesterday about thinking of extending our energy outward. We're doing the same thing with our fingers right now, so that we can put life into our swords once we pick them up. And collapse onto that leg. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Exhale. And we're going to roll up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. And exhale, we're going to collapse onto our shins. No, these aren't our shins.
Our top shin.
Yes, yeah, that thing, your upper shin. And exhale, inhale, and switch. And we're going to do something a little different this time as well, where I'm gonna face the other way so that you can see me. I'm actually gonna take my sweater off so you can see what my back is doing. So what I'm doing here is I'm switching, and on the switch, on that inhale, I'm actually rounding my back to get more of a back stretch here before I switch.
Nice.
So inhale, exhale, inhale. At your own pace, we're doing this for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, last but not least, we're going to work our legs. So throw this quad up. I'm not saying the right words today. Throw this foot up. Quad and foot are not nearly the same thing.
Yo, throw your quads up.
Yep. Throw your quads up if you're feeling fly. I deeply apologize. I apologize so hard. And we're going to kick this foot out in front of us and lean over it.
This feels nice.
Yeah, this feels really nice. Ooh. And come up out of that, and other leg. Yeah, so I wanted us to focus, I wanted to give us kind of a longer warm-up today because we're going to be working basically our entire body. With combat, we're basically going to be touching everything. And today I'm going to focus on our back. I'm going to focus on our back muscles, both upper and lower. And exhale, kick it out. So just wanted to make sure that we are ready for whatever comes up our way.
So I'm ready.
That's so good. All right. And just walk out your ankles while Jax tells us about what we're going to do next.
Okay, so we're going to start with some shadow boxing. And so we're going to go, and this again, we went over this yesterday. So if you need to go over these punches, go ahead and go do that now. We're going to do jab, cross, roundhouse or haymaker, roundhouse, uppercut, uppercut. And remember to twist in our hips and really use the ground to give those punches power. We're going to do this for a minute at your own pace. And what I would really like to encourage you to do is for one set, choose an opponent. So right now my first opponent is going to be at the camera. So I'm going to go, my feet are always wrong. Jab, cross, haymaker, haymaker, uppercut, uppercut. And then I'm going to step, switch hands, or not. I'm going to step and find, we're going to stay on the same hand. I'm going to step and find a new opponent. Opponent. That's a hard word to say.
It is a hard word to say. Opponent?
Yeah. Opponent. I'm going to put the light over there. And then jab, cross, haymaker, haymaker, uppercut, uppercut. And then I'm going to step around and I'm going to find a new opponent. Yeah, so we're just moving as we do this.
Awesome.
Anywhere you want. But just keep moving for a minute. Then we're going to rest for 30 seconds and 30 seconds only. That's for us. And then we're going to do it again. Which you can do it on the opposite side. Yeah?
Great. Yeah.
Great. Then let's go. All right.
Do.
Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Make sure you're breathing while you're doing this. right. Take a breath.
Man. So, I'll say, so I think that first round really served to refamiliarate, is that a word? Refamiliarate us with the punches and and order and getting it into our bodies. So if you want to take it a step further, that if you feel confident with the punches and you feel confident with your targets, I think that a good step forward would be to think about there are really two things that you can manipulate once your form is down, right? It's speed and power. So I would think about changing up, just changing up what you're going for, and based on whatever your objective to knock that target out is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, where to go? Ready?
Yeah.
What Alex said. And go. You, but I keep making mistakes.
What?
I keep making mistakes.
Yeah.
You keep your knees bent. No straight legs. What? Just a minute. Wow, that one went faster.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, dude.
For me, I find it difficult to remember because I fight backwards and weird. I find it difficult to remember what hand I should be jabbing with because my feet are usually wrong.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's right. You did say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is very nice.
My right foot forward, which is weird because I'm right-handed. So my right foot would be back, but I'm used to sword fighting, which is right foot forward because I'm right-handed.
Man, your life is so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it boggles my brain hole.
It's so hard.
All right. So, as I said, today we're going to be focusing on back. So, the first one we're going to do is something light, something that it's not going to look like much, but if done correctly, you're going to really feel it. So, this is what it looks like. We're lying on our back. We are making sure that, just like Dax said earlier, we're tucking our pelvis when we're on the floor so that our entire back is on the floor. Because, like, if you're like me and you have an arch, then your back naturally falls this way, and I can fit a hand through. So we really want to focus on engaging our core, tucking our pelvis so that we are protecting our back. So, what's the best angle? Right here. This looks good. So I'm putting my hands at my arms at a 90-degree angle. My elbow is extending along the line of my shoulder, and I'm coming up at a 90-degree angle this way as well, on both sides. So what the exercise is we're really just pressing against our elbows to bring our body up. We're pressing against our elbows to bring our body up, and I'm focusing specifically on trying to get my upper back off the floor, not just my lower back. So try that out for yourselves, because it's a tough movement, I think, but once you get the isolation down, it's actually it's tough. It's tough. It's engaging. If you want it easier, then you can put your legs further away from you, because that'll help offset your weight. If you want it harder, you can bring your legs closer to you or even up like this so that you can't press against your body weight in order to get your upper back off the floor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Jax, am I explaining this well?
What?
Am I explaining this well?
I mean, I understand.
Okay. If I am not explaining to a correct capacity throughout any of this, or if you ever have any questions throughout, always feel free to leave us a comment. And we're going to do this for a minute, rest 30 seconds, and only 30 seconds, and then go another minute. So let's get it started. Let's go. So something that we've talked about earlier, whenever we do any kind of lifting exercise, is to think about the counts. Kind of like how we were talking about the difference in combat between speed and power. We're trying to basically bend the way we use both our speed and our power in order to get the most out of every move. So in a very long-winded way, all I'm saying is that for me personally, on the work, which is the push up, I'm counting 1, 2, and then coming back to rest, I'm going 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're done. And rest. You're done. Yeah, they're fun. So I wanted to show you something on this rest. Is that I don't know how many of you, if you're familiar with pull-ups, it's the same movement in the sorry, my freaking bangs. It's the same movement at the start of a pull-up, which is why if you're working towards a pull-up, this is a really good exercise to start with. Because if you look at my back, I don't know if you can see it. Is this a good angle, Jax?
Yeah. Well, I can see your left shoulder.
Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully that's a little better. Let's see. Can you see my back now?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you look at my back, the first thing that engages when you do a pull-up is this back muscle. That's what we're doing, because that's really the start of doing a pull-up. So if that's something you're working towards, then this is going to help get you there. Cool.
And you're frozen. I would say that. So I've been working on. Well, now I can't think of what it's called because my brain has stopped working.
Because you
straight to your
by my massive back. That's what it was, right?
Where you pull out not to your chin, and they're really hard, and I think they're really, really great, and they're really, really valuable, especially if you're going to practice any kind of parkour, which I try to do. But anyway, what I'm saying is these muscles that you're activating, it feels like the same muscles, because when you do this pull-up, you switch your hands so your palms are facing out, and instead of pulling down, you want to push and pull out and up.
Nice.
So it feels like these muscles are really activating for that as well. So this is great.
Great. Cool.
I forgot
Let's do it.
Second rest.
That's all right. We were being productive. We weren't just like yammering on like we usually do.
Teaching.
Yeah. So it wasn't even actually a rest. We should start on now. Oh, all right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you keep going, Jax, I'm gonna actually just get on the bar in case anyone is having trouble with the movement itself and seeing kind of how the back is activated. Hopefully that's a little helpful. I don't know if it will be, but I'm gonna do it just in case. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While still trying to keep an eye on the clock. Yeah, something that I'm feeling that really reinforces what Jax was saying is that I feel this the most in my back when I'm thinking of pulling my chest upward. And we've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys.
Right.
Cool. All right, what's next?
Nap?
I wish. I freaking wish. My dog woke me up at 6 o'clock this morning.
No.
I know, it's so bad.
Not for the best, but also the worst.
I know. Well, yeah. This dog is something special, let me tell you. I will tell you right now.
Tell me about it. Tell me. All right. So for this, we're gonna do some demi vaults, grand vaults, and pasada sotos. So just a real quick recap, real quick. Again, if you need more time with this, go back, look at the video from yesterday. We're gonna start with our feet parallel, because it makes it easier for this exercise. Our sword is out in front of us. Yeah. The first demi vault that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my left foot and sneak it behind my right foot. There's not a lot of weight, it's just stabilizing me. It's stabilizing me. My sword arm comes straight out and stabs the zombie in the face. My back arm comes straight out to counterbalance. Then I come back to parallel, switch hands, do the same thing on the other side. Then back to parallel, a deeper vault. So my foot is going to go way far behind me, almost in a back lunge. Come back to parallel. Now my foot is going to go as far behind me as I can get it to get me close to the ground. And then I'm going to place my hand on the ground. And then arm stays straight up. Come up. Parallel. And then up. And I start the whole thing over again. Yeah? So you're going to go at your own pace. We're going to set the clock for a minute. Go at your own pace. Do you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fun. Minute, rest for 30 seconds, and then a minute again. Yeah? Ready? Set?
So ready.
Go.
So, Jax, are you thinking about the target being the same for all of these?
Yes. The target is I messed up. Camera.
Got it.
The hardest thing about this is the grip.
Yeah.
If you're using a sword, putting your hand in this grip is real tough.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Because I'm screwing with my grip. I'm doing the wrong thing.
The hardest thing for me is coming back and thrusting on every move. Because I'm just like, oh, I'll just keep my sword here. When that's not helpful at all.
Relax. Rest for 30 seconds. Let's do it again. I keep kicking this thing. Yeah.
Man.
Doing this with a sword is actually harder because I have to get my hand like inside all of this.
Oh yeah.
Every time. I end up like doing it like this half the time.
Oh man. So what is the workaround? How, like, in your world of worlds, how would that no?
Honestly, just hold on to the sword and don't drop it. And get your hands right as fast as you can. Because if you're when something goes wrong, you got to deal with it. You can. All right, we're going again. You ready?
The readiest.
It's on. This time I'm going to do it perfectly. Let me go a little slower so I can really get my hands the way I need them to. I can stop blaming my hands for my bad technique. Ah, we're ready. I'm learning what I can and what I can't get away with as far as wearing my engagement ring. Sword stuff. Technically, I should be wearing gloves. No rules apocalypse.
Yeah, May I just haven't fought enough, but I'm not turned on to gloves yet.
You know, the gloves they're for your hand, yeah, but a lot of it is for the safety of the sword. So the sword doesn't.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because your oils, and relax. The oils in your hand are going to mess up your sword because it's steel.
Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense.
A lot of them are. Some of them are aluminum now.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah. I feel like I've only fought with aluminum. I don't know.
No. When you worked with me, you fought with steel.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's good to know. Sweet. Well, learn something new every day. Okay, so this next back exercise, I'm giving you 2 variations. So you've seen this first one before. It's the Superman. So what we're doing is we're lying on the floor, and we're bringing everything up and back down. So if you stick with this variation, then you're just going to stick with what we normally do. We're doing it for a minute, 30-second rest, another minute. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over and over again. But if you want something new, we're going to do something called the dolphin. So if you have a bench, grab that. And what we're doing is we're lying on the bench. For me, like, my pelvis is right off the bench. The more of your body you have on, the easier this is going to be. Because what we're doing is we're grabbing the bench, however feels comfortable for you to stabilize your upper body, and we're thrusting our body up. Holy shit, that hurts. So that's what the exercise is. Let me show you again, because I'm having a hard time articulating how your body's actually doing this. So what I'm kind of doing is, like, I'm almost thinking of it as the opposite of a crunch. Like, I'm bracing myself with my upper body. I'm bracing myself with my arms. You can hold your bench however you want. I'm bracing myself, and then kind of like how you would brace your feet and crunch, but we're literally just flip-flopping our body. So I'm bringing my legs up and from my stabilization, and I'm feeling this mostly in my upper back and my lower back, a little bit in my glutes, a little bit in my arms. Anything else? Can I
help that? I'm going to try this on this child's picnic. You might break it, but at least no one will see, except the internet.
I love that. At least no one will see. At least, however, oh my gosh!
To be fair, I'm like a dolphin because I feel like I'm wrapped in the ocean.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I wonder too if there's a way. I mean, I guess you could do it on the ground, but I mean, I feel it more with a. I definitely feel it more if you're gonna stick with the ground in like a Superman or something. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they come here for casual butts and picnic tables.
Casual butts and flying picnic tables. All right, let's do 3, 2, 1. Oof. So for this, it's that same muscle. So it's that same activation. Ooh. So if you can do this, you'll be able to get your leg up into the groin of a zombie. No problem. 20 more seconds. Ow. Some water. Do whatever you have to do.
I'm self-conscious that the internet can hear me like heavy breathing, and they're like, oh, she is not in shape. Although I guess you could just watch me work out for 20 minutes and know she's not in shape. Good thing she's running a workout.
Yeah, I'm self-conscious. Yeah. I'm just like, it's weird because I just feel like dissociated,
I forget that the internet is watching.
I forget. Yeah.
Hanging out with friend Alex.
100%. It's just us. And I mean, before quarantine, we did this sort of shit all the time. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. So if you're already doing this and you're like, oh, this is easy, no problem. If you're on the ground, something that I would recommend at a little bit of intensity is to do this in slow motion. So lift, instead of lifting for 2, lift for 4. Instead of coming down for 3, come down for 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know.
Why do you like that?
And if you're doing dolphin, again, the way of adding intensity is to get less of your body, oh shit, on the bench so that you're lifting more of your weight. But again, if you want it easier, put more of your body on. You're not going to get as much range of motion, but it will be easier. And we're going to go for 8 more. 7. Ooh. And rest. Ooh. Good job, everyone.
That slow, I really felt it in my casual butt.
Yes, that is true.
That was good. Not so much when I was doing. I don't think I noticed it when I was going fast, but when I was going slow, yeah, I like feel it.
Yeah.
Bam.
100%. All right. What's next?
Are we done? Just kidding. Oh, kicks.
Yes.
Side kick. Well, here's the thing, Alex. It's 9:40.
Uh-huh.
I really want to do your wall one.
Okay, let's just do the wall and then we'll do kicks all together tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll do all the kicks at the same time. Okay, so this is the wall exercise. If you're against a wall, I'd recommend taking off your shoes so that you don't mess up your wall. And let me try to find a good angle. So this is the wall exercise. Again, I'm giving you a few options. So if you don't want to go up the wall, something that all you do is inchworms. So all I'm doing is bending my knees ever so slightly to protect my hamstrings, and just walking my hands forward, walking my hands back, and coming up. But if you want to go against the wall, this is what we're gonna do. So again, bend your legs ever so slightly. I am probably about like maybe a foot away from the wall, foot and a half. The further away from the wall you are, the easier it is. So I'm putting my hands down in front of me, and I'm just walking my legs up the wall and walking them back down. There are a million different ways of modifying this. I think that it's harder. It'll be harder the more steps you get in on the wall. For me personally, it feels easier the fewer steps I take. So I don't want to explain too much because I want us to do this. But for those of you who are starting with us, let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what?
I'm scared.
Oh man, it's definitely harder the more steps you take. I will say too, if you want a bit more of a challenge, again, bending my knees ever so slightly, and back up. And you are done. Oh, good job. All right, rest for 30 seconds and then we're gonna go again. Because
stuff off the wall. Probably fine.
What'd you say?
Nothing, don't worry about it. Fine, everything's fine.
It's so fun.
I like it too. Before I go back up on the wall, I think I need to find a better wall.
Okay.
So search for a better wall. Not now. Inchworm.
We've got 15 more seconds.
Cool. I can do it. Everybody get comfortable? Comfortable? What time is it?
We got 1 minute.
Nice. Take a deep breath, arms up. And exhale, bring them down. And just sit here relaxed. I invite you to open up your palms. And there's a mindfulness trick that I like to do. As you breathe, keep your palms open to the world and let yourself have a half smile on your face. Just a nice light, almost barely there smile. It's kind of your body's way of tricking your brain into being happy. So if you're having a day, if something very stressful is happening, turn your palms up, give yourself a half smile, and let's focus on your breathing. And relax yourself in your neck. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Give them a little wiggle if you want.